How's it going? So today I'm going to show you all the markets that you should go to that aren't THANH, because you shouldn't go to THANH. You should go to all these markets instead. Hope you're ready to explore. We're going to go to about 10 markets. So this is the first one. I don't know the name, but it's by the BidXco Financial Tower. And if you look up like any of these businesses right here, you should be able to find an address. I'll go zoom in on the address over here. So this is where we are. We're on Tantat Street, and this is the market. Let's get started. Walk up and down each side of the market, just showing you what they have on offer. A bunch of fresh fruit. I might have to get me some fruit from some of these markets. The oranges out here are crazy. The green ones. The green oranges are the best. Eggs, vegetable oil, pasta. Looks like shelf-stable stuff. More fruit. I haven't seen very many yellow mangoes out here. Looks like a whole bunch of more shelf-stable stuff. Keep walking up here. This is a street market, so there's not like an inside. Rice. Looks like 20,000 to 30,000 a kilo. I don't know what's in this shop. Looks like incense, some cashews, other nuts there. Dean Snow. More shelf-stable stuff. This looks like a great market for your shelf-stable canned foods, packaged goods, like crackers, oatmeal, raisins, little cookies, coffee, alcohol, Cheerios, cereal, cigarettes, lighters, and tea, I think, maybe. A food stall. She had orange juice back there, fruit snacks, Nutella, Kool-Aid, alcohol, some Thai noodles, little Thai noodle stand, crackers, hot chocolate, like fruit snacks, Oreos, other crackers. What up, Corey? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How you doing? Looks like juice, smoothie, coffee place. And the produce looks good, so the juice is probably good. They're bumping some rap music. 25K is $1, so I would get a juice, but I already need to pee. Yeah, I love Vietnam. Vegan banh mi stand. I'm probably not going on TikTok later. Well, actually, no, I might. But yeah, vegan banh mi stand. They have good prices. Vegan banh mi. 20,000. 20,000 for one, 30,000 for one. I ate those banh mi on another stream where I ate 15 banh mi in one stream. That was a good little stream. All right, that's the end of that side of the street. We'll flip around and show you this side of the street. So a little food stall over here. Looks like rice. And then you have laundry detergent, lotion, shampoo, conditioner. Looks like maybe cigarettes, deodorant, Vaseline, soap. Not sure what these are. These are the good oranges right here. You've had banh mi 3 times this week thanks to that stream. That's funny. These are the best oranges. They taste so good. And the bananas here are great too. Looks like beer there. And then a sugarcane stand. It's only 10K. I might have to grab one. A little banh mi stand. Bun bo vin. I don't know what that is, but it's a noodle dish. A beef noodle dish, I think. And you have like some kids' clothes. Looks like maybe just girl clothes. And then some more food. Shoes, sandals, slides, some shampoo, conditioner. Another, they have the Rauma here. Lupnia Rauma. That's pennywort juice and sugarcane juice. And this is the noodle shop, noodle stand. Oh, vegan food. I'll be in Vietnam until the end of the month. 25 to 30K. Vegetarian food. I might have to grab me something from here. Possibly. Coffee stand. Looks like 20K, 25K, 15K. Pretty cool. Don't know what that is. More coffee. 15 to 25K again. Coconut milk cocoa. And you have your laundry detergent, vegetable oil, some like cookies, some candies, Coca-Cola. More shelf-stable stuff. Looks like peanut butter. And then more shelf-stable stuff. This looks like the shelf-stable market over here. No, I don't know how much a scooter is brand new, but sounds like a good price for the Philippines. In Thailand, it was more than that for a week. They have more laundry detergent here, more shelf-stable foods. You got your Ensure, raisins. Oh, I used to eat this trail mix in America. Dum-dums. Yeah, this looks like the market to come to for all your pantry goods. They have cashews, dried shrimp, figs, peanut candy. So like they have the traditional Vietnamese candy down here. More laundry stuff. And it looks like colognes, perfume, paper towels, stuff like that. And then over here they have like Q-tips, tampons, paper towels, toilet paper, masks, laundry sheets, fabric softener sheets, broken rice spot with all the fresh, never frozen fish and shellfish right there. Look at this. That's pretty cool. A little ecosystem. And then you have more fresh, never frozen. It looks like lobster here. Lobster or big prawns. I'm not sure. That's something. I'm not sure what that is. Snails, crabs, fish. And then you have like red meat there. I'm not sure what kind of meat that is. Your little butcher stands. Looks like maybe pig. Yeah, I think pig, pork, whatever you meat eaters call it. Is like heart. I think that's a heart. I think that's kidney. Maybe liver. Not sure. Intestines. That's crazy. And then a whole bunch of more fruit and vegetables, which is what I come to these markets for. Your 35K broken rice dishes. And they also have etc. Little lottery stand. 30K kamtam. And then once again your fruits and vegetables and veggies and chat. And then you have like a whole bunch of alcohol, liquor. They have the whole selection here. Malibu, the whole selection there. Another little butcher stall. Even more alcohol. Another rice stand right there. And then we're back where we started. It looks like up here you have a little flower stand. So you can get whatever flowers you need. Some incense. But yeah. That's that market. Like I said, we're by the BidExco Financial Tower, and I would say this is the address to come to if you want to find it. But that's been the exploration of this market. Good morning. How you doing? All right. This is the second market of the day. Next market that you should go to instead of THANH, because THANH is terrible. We are at Saigon Square, and this is the address right here, but you can find it by just going to Saigon Square. This is a clothes market, so all your watches, your glasses, your purses, your shirts, your hoodies, your coats, anything you'd want clothing wise, you can get here. So we'll take a little trip. Come on. They're like watches, any kind of watches, shirts. So they have Bathing Ape, Kenzo, Palm Angel, Off-White. Any fake designer that you would want, you can get here for a really good price. Do a little bit of haggling, but you really don't need to do much. Moschino, pretty. They have Jordans, Adidas, Asics, Chrome Hearts. Valentino Garvani, or I think that's how you say it, I'm not even sure to be honest. Nike slides, Crocs, Adidas, Essentials, Fear of God, Stussy, Nike, more watches, belts, so like Ferragamo belts, Louis V belts, Christian Dior sandals, Patagonia shirts, Louis V bags, Goyard bags, Louis V shoes, They have like North Face coats, Louis V belts, watches, Prada bags. There's so much in here. I'm not going to be able to show you everything, but polo shirts, Louis V shirts, golf clothes, North Face, Nike, Celine bags, Chanel bags, Arc'teryx, Fear of God essentials. I'm going to go back down this aisle, try and go up and down each aisle real quick. Except I think I skipped one. They have Montclair coats, Christian Dior bags, Chanel shirts. Yeah, I did skip an aisle. Yeah, let's go this way. Purses, more purses, watches, bags, Hoka shoes, Balenciaga shirts, Patagonia bags, Ralph Lauren, Gucci, Nike Techs. I think that's where no, that's not where I got mine at. Louis Vuitton bags, Burberry bags, Goyard bags, Prada. Turn around and go this way. This place is literally huge, so I'm not gonna be able to show you everything. Montclair, wallets, belts, some, I think those were Balmain shoes. Balenciaga, more Balenciaga, essentials. Those look like good quality shirts. Balenciaga, essentials, Louis V shoes, sunglasses. They have Ray-Bans, they have everything. Let's go this way. Nike, essentials. Most of it, it's all fake. What do you mean? Calvin Klein. Very good quality though. They have Audemars Piguet. They have Patek, how's it going? Patek Philippe's, Yeezy slides, Goyard bags, wallets, Balenciaga wallets, Coach wallets, Ferragamo belts, Louis V wallets, Christian Dior scarves, Adidas hats, Celine hats. They have jerseys, so football jerseys, basketball jerseys, and yeah, they have more jerseys, rings, bracelets, necklaces, more necklaces. Okay, I'll go this way.
It's okay. Hurts a bit.
Yeah, some shops won't let you record because, like I said, it's all fake. Essentials, and they can get in trouble with these brands. Dior, Ferragamo, Louis Vuitton. Then they have like your bags, your luggage bags, tote bags, Stussy. The fakes here are too good, they'll get sued. Now I'm discombobulated. Hold on. Where have I gone? Where have I not gone? I gotta figure out where I was. Bags, wallets. There are so many shops.
Where was I?
Lakers jerseys. Okay, I was there. So I can go this way? Yeah, we'll go this way. Jeans. Polo stuff. Shoes. Got Adidas, Jordans, Crocs. Chanel bag. Stussy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here are the glasses. So let's go this way. Let's see here. We'll go this way. Balenciaga, Louis V, Dior, Coach, Calvin Klein, golf stuff, Goyard. Ahmed, thank you for following. How's it going, Ahmed? Puma, Celine, Balenciaga. All right, let's head upstairs. We'll go upstairs. Ferragamo belts, Cartier, Ferragamo, YSL, Essentials, Arc'teryx, Tommy Hilfiger, Balenciaga, Chanel. But that's the shop that I got my Givenchy shirt and my Celine shirt from. They're pretty cool. Essentials shorts. Nothing. Ferragamo belts, kids clothes, Nike, Adidas, boots, heels, flats, Calvin Klein underwear, Lacoste, Goyard, and yeah, Prada bags, YSL bags. And this is where I got my Nike socks and Calvin Klein and Gucci and other stuff underwear. More shoes. This is the market to come to if you want clothes. I think that's Kenzo maybe. Dior, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, more Dior, jerseys, t-shirts, sports shorts, more sunglasses, any sunglasses you would need, Burberry, North Face. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this market. I showed you quite a bit of it, not all of it though. But if you need any fake designer, if you need any clothes, if you need any accessories, Saigon Square is where you want to come. Don't go to Bintan, come to Saigon Square and negotiate a good price for yourself. Yeah. All right, so the next stop on the market run is Choyansin, Yansan Market. Yansan Market is where you want to come if you need any tools, hardware, appliances, etc. So it's on Yersin Street. There's the address right there. The outskirts, all down Yersin Street, have like tools, hardware, appliances, automotive stuff, anything you need for like working on stuff. I've never been inside Yansan, so this will be our first time. But yeah, let's check it out. Like I said, this is where you want to come for any of your tool needs, your appliance needs. Actually, I have been in there before. I've got some stuff from there before. We can go in. I'm not really a tool head, so I don't know what most of this stuff is, but any of you that are can see a lot better than me. Screwdrivers, they have drills, they have wrenches. Oh, I kind of need a screwdriver. Wait, never mind, not anymore. Yeah, I mean, any power tools that you would need, any not power tools that you would need, you can come to Yansan Market. Pliers, scissors, saws, sledgehammers, toolkits, drill bits, plumbing equipment, stuff you need for plumbing. They have work shirts. Like I said, I've never been in here before, so we're just kind of exploring together. Looks like they have ao yai. Traditional. Man, I could have came here. Oh wait, they were closed. That's why I didn't come here. So yeah, they have ao yai for all your traditional Tet needs. They have U.S. Army clothes. It's funny.
Hello, Singapore.
They have like Army replica stuff, dog tags, bullet necklaces.
You grab. Grab that.
Oh, grab. I actually might want one of
Cái này
those.
bạn inox bằng gì hả chị? Inox 200.
200? Okay. Maybe later I come back because I do want one.
Oh, yeah.
Just not right now.
Yeah.
Cảm ơn.
Oh, yeah. Thôi, cái này.
Cảm ơn. They have little army rucksacks, canteens, helmets, xin chào. They have badges, emblems. This is cool. Security vests. I didn't expect this to be in here. This is crazy. See, I've been here all this time and I didn't even know that this stuff was in here. I do want to do a grab challenge one day where I get a grab jacket and a grab helmet and I go out and be a grab driver. Malaysia patches, Germany patches, Sweden patches, Canada patches. I'm not trying to steal any valor, but you could get this stuff for like, you could get this stuff for like Airsoft Wars or whatever. They have fabrics. Go back through this way. Back down this way. I think I came from that way, so we'll go this way. Yeah, I should have came here for my Tet outfit, not Benton. See, look, learn from me. Don't go to Benton, come to Yansan. Don't go to Benton, come to Yansan. There's always a better option than Benton. Even more army stuff. Looks like old telephones, radios. This is crazy. That's so cool. Cassettes, typewriters. It's like ghillie suits. What? Those are cool. All suited up. Lighters, flash, canteens, cane, flashlights. Whoa, this is cool. U.S. Marine stuff. They have boots. Let's see, we'll go this way. Let's see here. Ooh, they have like paintings. This is cool. And then, like, I'm glad I came in here. They have actual, like, medals and patches and other statues. Old photos. So I think these are like historical war photos or just any kind of photos, it looks like. Just old Vietnam pictures. This is sweet. This is crazy. Looks like an ID. That's nudity, so I can't show it. Little tickets. Old dong. They have the 50 dong note, the 100 dong note, the 2 dong note. This is sweet. They have rupiah. What? The 100 dong. They have a 1 dong, 20 dong. That's cool. I kind of want those. And then more like paintings. A whole bunch of different stuff. Tea, cups, china sets, I think. Statues, busts. Here, Pilgrim, you'll like this one. Xin Shovels, medals. All right, let's keep walking through. I've already been here for so long. Old knives, lighters, brass knuckles, bullet cartridges, compasses. All right, we'll keep going through. Xin I'm kind of discombobulated now. I forget where I've been and where I haven't. Just keep going through this way. Whole bunch of like army surplus stuff. Okay, and then like hardware, whole bunch of tools. I don't know what that is, but then you have like wheels, any kind of wheels you would need. Locks, keys, saws, wrenches, whole bunch of stuff. Screwdrivers, chains,
Where you come from?
ropes. America.
America?
Yeah.
Why you come here?
Why not? Came to check it out. Shovels, wrenches, sledgehammers, pliers, belts, more locks, and chains. I don't know if those are tension rods, maybe. Basically, any tools you would need, any hardware you would need, you can most likely find in here. Saw blades, drill bits, screwdriver sets. Looks like steel piping, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a tool person. Keep going through this way. Looks like old clocks, or maybe new clocks. More clocks. WD-40. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Even more miscellaneous tools. Looks like filters, air filters. Whatever those are. Not quite sure. Screwdriver. Little rolling painter things. This is crazy. And then like probably every tool known to man. Wrenches, pliers, screwdrivers, nuts and bolt sets, toolboxes, whole bunch of stuff. It looks like electronic gauges or testers or whatever they are. What are they, EV readers or something? I don't know what they're called. Wires, lights, more wires. Looks like any kind of wire that you would need. Power tools, saws, jackhammers, I don't know. Drills, paintbrushes, even more tools. Literally any tool you can think of is probably in this market. And if not, it's on the Yersin Street, the street that the market's on. Chains, belts. Yeah, come check out Yersin Market. Showed you the address at the beginning. It's on Yersin Street. If you need any tools, any appliances, any automotive stuff, anything like that, you can find it at Yersin Market or Yersin Street. Like just to show you, outside there's a whole bunch of shops with tools and any automotive stuff, any household appliances, anything you would need, like I said, to do any kind of work. And that was the inside. The outside has like all the tools and stuff and all the automotive places. So like there's an automotive shop over there. I think across the street there is an automotive shop. So if you need like oil or windshield wiper fluid, or you need your tire fixed or anything like that, this is the place to come. But I'm gonna meet you at the next market. All right, so now we're at the Onglan Bridge Market. It's a market literally surrounding and underneath a bridge, and I don't really know how to tell you to get to it. The street we're on is Winkong Chu. I probably said that wrong, but we'll start off over here. And I just realized right here is a vegetarian restaurant right there. It is called Amitabha Amtuk Chai. So this market is another street market. You have a bunch of fruits and vegetables here. So as you can see, you have a lot of bananas, oranges, papaya, mango, looks like kiwi. And then if you just wrap around, all around the bridge, under the bridge, and then on that side of the bridge is a market. And then this lady has like cakes that she sells on the corner. These are vegan cakes, so you can eat them if they're vegan. They're made out of green bean. They're actually pretty good. So yeah, you have like snack shops, fruit sellers, and then even more snack shops. But the market is up here on the other side. So this is a smaller market. Have more shelf-stable stuff, laundry detergent, bleach, dish detergent, anything you would need like that. More dish detergent, stuff like that. Avocado, papaya, mango. I think this is like some kind of tofu snack, I'm pretty sure. Seasonings. Look, a little kitty. Last time I was over here recording this kitty and this woman yelled at me, Cynthia. It's like oranges, those are the good oranges, the green ones. Mango, Cynthia. Vegetable oil, dried fish maybe. Yeah, dried fish, dried squid. Cynthia. Dried fish, dried squid, other stuff like that. More dried fish, I think. Dried shrimp, dried prawns, and then even more dried fish right there. Another kitty. And then this is the bridge here. Under the bridge to the other side. And there's even more fruits, vegetables, etc. So then up here, hold on, let's see where we would like to start. Yeah, we'll go up here to the left. See, there's veggies there, onions, lettuce. Up here to the left. And this place, if I remember correctly, typically just has a lot of vegetables. If this is the market that I remember. But yeah, you have lettuce, broccoli, carrots, radishes, leafy greens, peppers, more broccoli, sweet potatoes maybe, corn, bamboo shoots, green beans, rice, onions, shallots, garlic. Keep heading up here. So many cats here. Tomatoes, pineapple. So yeah, I think this is the market you want to come to if you want some veggies. I forget what that's called. Squash maybe. And then that's taro, ginger, green onion. Now this is gonna be a short one. It's just a little small market. You have eggs there. And up here you have rice. Actually, I think it might go down the street to the left, so I'll check. Rice here, all kinds of rice. Looks like anywhere from 12,000 to 30,000 per kilo. And then have a little Rauma stand. More rice, kitty litter, more rice. Yeah, this looks like the vegetable and rice market here. And then I can't remember, might be more down this street here. Yeah, okay. So carrots, radishes, I forget what that is. Horseradish maybe? I can't remember. Tomato, green beans, onions, celery, bok choy, green onions, potato, I think either red potato or sweet potato, jicama, cabbage, celery, lettuce. I think that's radish, I'm not sure. Don't know what that is. Garlic maybe, potatoes, onions, something else, squash, lettuce, bok choy, some kind of greens, mushrooms, more potatoes, peppers, some kind of food stand. Looks like spring rolls of some sort. Some vegan, vegetarian food. Just a second, I'll go across the street. Looks like more veggies, chicken, pork, fish, shrimp, more fish, crab, clams, more crabs, mussels or something. I don't know what those are. I forget what those are. I don't know what that is. Some kind of snack. And then like a food stand here, roasting up some maybe chicken, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Oh, broken rice stand. Okay. And you have like beverages over there. And then right there is like incense and stuff like that. Sugarcane juice, pennywort juice, and that may be it for this market. Another fruit stand there. Zach, thank you for subscribing. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think that's it for this market. That was Onglan Bridge Market. Just a small little street market. All right, next market on the list. We are at the Russian market. Not quite sure why it's called the Russian market, but if we take a little look around the outside, there's this store here. What up, Corey? It's a little Russian theme. But yeah, we're at the Russian market. You can see it up there. Russian Market Shopping Center. So, let's go take a look-see and see what's inside. It's nice and cool and everything. So, by the looks of it, it looks like a bunch of hats, coats, scarves, gloves, sweaters. This is the Russian market. Sweatpants, thermals. So maybe just clothes to keep you from being cold. Seems like what it is. Jeans, more coats. The AC in here is nice. North Face, DKNY, Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, gloves, hats, scarves. I don't know what kind of Vietnamese would need gloves, hats, scarves, coats, winter coats at that. Varsity jackets. It is 80 to 90 degrees outside every day. But it is called the Russian market, not the Vietnamese market. So, oh, there's a human under there. Holy shit. Kids, warm clothes, sports jackets, more jackets, and business clothes, seems like. Kids' clothes, pajamas. I mean, it's been 80 to 90 degrees every single day that I've been here, so I'm not quite sure why you would need any of this stuff, but more coats, robes, long pants, Arc'teryx hat, Patagonia hat, sweatshirts, Essential sweatshirt, North Face bags, Adidas bags, boots. Yeah, I could not be caught wearing any of this in Vietnam. It is way too hot here. Sweatpants, athletic wear, scarves. Here, we'll go down this way. Socks, long dresses, coats.
Hello.
Xin chào.
Ticket for rent for winter.
Winter in Vietnam?
Yes.
It's
You
always
can go
hot.
inside, please.
When is winter in Vietnam?
For you. Are,
No, I'm gonna live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
Oh. Ticket for rent. Live here là offer brand.
Oh, rain. Okay,
Water
okay.
first.
Okay.
Many sizes,
That
many
makes sense.
colors.
North Face jackets. Okay. Maybe another day. Yeah, so that answers the question. It's for tourists. They can take the coats home. Socks, coats. Come here and get the coats and then take it home. That's how it goes, huh? Kanken bag. More coats. More backpacks. Super dry. Hats. Got the Arc'teryx hat. Montclair. Xin chào. No thank you. Hats, shoes. And there's like a little convenience store over here. Russian dolls. All these babushkas. And there's like a little convenience store. I don't know what's in here. And we can go this way. No, not this way. This way. And head over here. Have shoes, dress shoes. I forget what these kind of shoes are called. Kids' clothes, it looks like. And this way, head this way. Go upstairs. I don't know what's upstairs, but it looks like another floor. We're currently at the Russian market, where all the babushkas get their Sputniks. There's a cafe up here. Let's go to the right first. Gloves, sweaters. Looks like more coats, bags, backpacks, purses, watches, wallets. How's it going? Coats, bags, underwear. Man, I should have came here. That lady gave me briefs. I had to throw all those away. I don't wear briefs. Shirts, underwear, dress clothes maybe. Hello. Why did I say hello instead of Sincha? Bags. Looks like winter boots maybe. No, just shoes. Clothes. T-shirts. Excuse me. Excuse me. And coats in here. This is big. I didn't realize it was this big. I came here before and did not realize all this was in here. Coats, socks, shirts, more coats. So it looks like if you want warm clothes to take back to your country, this is the place to get them. Or if you want long clothes to keep the sun off your skin, or if you want rain clothes, you can come here. Gucci. I don't know how official any of those fakes are, but More long pants, long shirts, clothes, and chat. Looks like that's it over here. Some chat. Lee Bauer jeans. And then we'll keep doing the loop this way. This place is huge. Bracelets, necklaces, earrings, dresses, sweaters. There's so much here. Bathing suits, sports bras, sandals, shoes, and jam. Boots, sweatpants, coats. Looks like kids' coats. There's a bathroom. And jam. Business clothes, coat, gloves, shirts. I'll head this way. Like shoes, socks, underwear, shirts, rain jackets, winter gloves, winter hats, long underwear, more underwear, bras, purses, belts. And then this way is the cafe, but I don't know if it's open or not. Do you have to go up? Does the cafe exist? Guess not. Maybe it doesn't exist. So yeah, I think that might be it for this market. This was the Russian market. Has all your winter clothing needs. Come here if you need long pants, long shirts, and yeah. Come here if you need long pants, long shirts, coats, rain jackets, gloves, hats, hoodies, etc. Has everything you need to keep you warm in this Vietnam heat. All right, we're here at the next market on the list, Hoa Binh Market. It is literally one of my favorite, if not my favorite market in Saigon. So we're at Hoa Binh Market. First order of business is to go over here and get some rau ma from the recommended rau ma lady. This Vietnamese girl told me to go to her stand. And ever since I went to her stand one day on one of these streams, I've been getting rau ma every single day. So we're gonna go grab one of those, or maybe even two, because it's quite hot. I could use something to cool me off. Xin chào. I could use something to cool me off, and then we'll walk around and I'll show you Hoa Binh Market. This market is a lot bigger. There's stuff outside, there's stuff inside, there's 4 streets at least surrounding it, and then there's an actual plaza as well. So let's get into this market dive. But like I said, first I'm going to get some rau ma right up here. Alright, so the rau ma lady is right here, and you can get normal rau ma or rau ma dao zan, which is with mung bean in it. I think I'm gonna just get the normal kind. I like the normal kind the most. Hi rau ma. So we're getting 2 of the pennywort drinks, no sugar. I love this stuff. I love this stuff so much. I don't know what that was about. Shaken, not stirred. Even topping it off more, that's crazy. I'm gonna hurry up and slam one of these, and then I'll walk around while I drink the other one. Alright, let's set you up here real quick. 1 second. Un momento, por favor. You up here. I'm gonna drink one of these, throw away the trash, and then walk around while I drink the other one. Rau ma is pennywort juice. I'm pretty sure it's just like ground up leaves. Some vegan stuff, you know. Make sure to get it with no sugar, which is kondong. This is exactly what I needed. Good old rau ma. I've literally drank these. I've drank these every single day since I got that first one. I stopped getting sugarcane juice. This is way better. So good. We're at one of my favorite markets in Saigon, in Ho Chi Minh City. All right, let's toss this in the trash, and then we'll start exploring. Not quite sure where our trash can is, to be honest. Over here. Then I'll show you Hoa Binh Market, the one and only. And the next market we're going to, probably my second favorite, or it's tied between those two. All right, so this is Hoa Binh. Start off, you have the pennywort lady, of course, and then you have the juice stands, and then you have the fruit stand, coconut, the flower lady. Orange juice. I mean some oranges. But then we'll get into the actual market over here. I think I'll walk around the outside first and then we'll go inside. You have your food stand. 4 little chickies. Xin chào. 4 little chickies with eggs.
Hello.
Xin chào. Chicken, veggies. No, fruits. My bad. I was looking over here. Veggies over here. You have your lottery lady right there. I'm gonna play the lottery and just keep headed down this way. And you have more veggies. Have corn, carrots. I don't know what that is. Squash, taro, oranges, okra, cabbage, cucumber, pineapple, green bean, tomato, onion. I don't know what that is. On this side, you have your meats. Not sure what meat that is. Eggs, durian, even more meat. Looks like pork and beef, I think. Over there you have fish. Over there you have some kind of veggies, fruits. And then we'll go down this way. Might stop by my tofu person because I kind of want some more tofu, even though I already had 10 blocks today. Probably gonna get like 5 more. You have tomato, squash, flowers, potatoes. Corey, that's sweet. You have your apples or pears or whatever it's called. Guava. I don't know what that is. And then fish, eels, other fish, bananas, papaya, even more fish. Always fresh, never frozen. You have all your veggies here, including mushrooms, different kinds of mushrooms. So you have those mushrooms and then like 5 different kinds of mushrooms there. Veggies all the way up the street. Then you have coconut, a whole bunch of bananas. If you're gonna get bananas in Southeast Asia, don't get these kind. Get these kind. The small bananas are the best. They're just so good. Fish over there. And here's the tofu stand. So this is my second favorite tofu shop. I'm gonna go ahead and get 5 of these. Do you work here? Nam? We'll get 5 of those. I think that's 25K. Must be the son. I usually see his dad here or his mom. I don't know. 15 tofu blocks for today. Oh yeah, they're 4K, not 5K. I thought they were 5K. And then we have veggies, eggs, and jam, mushrooms, green beans, even more bananas here, papaya, mushroom, a whole bunch of different kinds of mushrooms. No thank you. I like these ones. Good job. You have chilies, peppers. She kept saying, hey, come buy these. Looks like eels right here. Yeah, this walkthrough is going to take a while longer. You got fruit over there. Rambutan, I think, looks like. Oranges. Grapes. Whole bunch of grapes. And clothes on this side. Socks, masks, clams, fish, papaya, apple, street food thing. Yeah, this walkthrough is going to take like 2 times as long as the rest of them. Coconut, be tofu. That's tofu for sure. And then she's chopping up the bricks of meat. She has all the meat over here. It's like she knows what she's doing. Tenderizing the meat. Shelf-stable stuff. Looks like some street food. Looks like some street food here. Dried fish, dried squid, spices, ginger, onion, coconut. Literally, Corey, you could. A whole bunch of veggies. Throw in some tofu so you have your protein, and you really could. The chickens, duck right there, question mark. Fish down here, tofu, veggies, fish, crabs, clams, oysters, and I can't remember. Oh wait, those are snails, clams. Literally, this market right here is crazy big. You have your meats. I think that's kidney. Kidney, heart, chopping up the bricks. Ice block. Oh no, that ice just smacked me in the mouth. Fish, chicken, duck, fish. And then the fresh, never frozen fish over there. More fresh, never frozen fish. They're swimming around in there. Oysters. It's a lot of fish at this market. Crabs, shrimp. Swing back around. There's more out there, but we don't have all that kind of time. Whole bunch of fresh fish. Squid, octopus, freaking turtles. More squid, octopus, squid, tofu, veggies, every kind of veggie you would need. Some kind of red meat there. Clams, oysters. I don't know what that is. What is that? Not quite sure. Fish. They had lobster. This looks like, I don't quite know, to be honest. Chicken, some kind of red meat, maybe pork. Clams, oysters, big ass, whatever those are. Squid, big squid. Jeez. Octopus, whole bunch of veggies. Your live chickens, so you can pluck them yourself. Pork, I think. Have liver, kidney, heart, typical. And then that way it looks like some clothes, some fruit. Some more clothes, some veggies. We're gonna go down this way. Clothes, veggies, vegetable oil, eggs. Looks like chicken. Xin chào. Pork. Flowers. Fish, little fish stands. Xin chào. Tofu, big box of tofu. Bowls, dishes. Fruit over there. More flowers. Looks like duck. More dishes. That fine china. Veggies. Not quite sure what this is. Clothes. And then, oh, this is a tofu shop here. They were closed last time I came here. Let's see, does this look like a good tofu spot? Yeah, I'd shop here for sure. Nice little tofu. And they had soy milk too. Flowers on me. More flowers. And then all the way down this street is more clothes and stuff like that. We're gonna go this way and head into the actual Harbin market. Looks like some other street food over here. Sugarcane juice. Now we're gonna go into the actual market. That was all just the outskirts, and that wasn't even all of the outskirts. More meat, butchers, chicken. Not quite sure what else is there. Dude chilling on the ground. I don't know, house supplies, tourists. And then we're back to the front. Time to go inside this bad boy. I don't know if this is the front. I just always come to this side. So it's the front to me. And it has a big sign, so it seems like how the front would be. What is that gigantic structure right there? With like 2 bridges on each side. Diamond Lotus Riverside. Like 4 buildings like that. 3 buildings like that connected with 2 bridges through the middle. All right, now we're gonna go in to Cho Hua Bin. Right off the bat, you have jewelry stands all along the outside. Looks like silver there, and then all the way down the side, jewelry. And then here, more jewelry. Gold, earrings, bracelets, necklaces, chains. Let's see how much this is. I'm not quite sure. I don't see a price. Okay. All the way down that way is more jewelry. I don't know why they didn't want me to record. Must be some fake shit. Have some jewelry here and go through here. It looks like maybe a wet market. Seems like. So is the inside just a wet market? Rice looks like about normal prices. About 20 to 35K for a kilo. Head down here, have like red meats. Dried goods, maybe dried noodles. More rice on this side. I don't think so, Brody. More dried goods, more noodles. Rice over here. And then it's like incense and stuff like that. Incense, you have your Lisi, candles, whole bunch of incense, lucky money, incense, Lisi. like celebratory stuff over here. And then Cynthia, you have your a black one. Well, Rose, how's it going? Up north they do have dog up north. Cynthia, but in the south they don't mess with that. Sandals. Well, some places do actually. Coffee. You have your coffee beans. Pretty good prices. More coffee.
Hello.
More coffee. Cynthia.
Xin chào. Hay quá vậy? Chừng hả?
I don't know. Well, thanks, LaRose. And then here they have the candy. Cynthia. I should have came here to get the candy instead of THANH. Don't go to THANH. What dates looks like. Textiles, fabrics. Cynthia. Nail polish. Tissues. Some Milo. Cynthia. And then like beauty supplies, it looks like. Cynthia. Hair color, shampoo. Cynthia. Cups, plates, all the hats. Cynthia. Not gonna lie, that girl was cute as fuck. Tissue paper, wipes. We'll go this way. Eggs, veggies, chili sauce. Eggs over here. Let's go this way. Mushrooms and jam. Mushrooms. Looks like dried beans, mung beans, soybeans, kidney beans, black-eyed peas, and jam. Mushroom, squid, mushrooms, Quaker oats. Yeah, $15 for a dozen is crazy. Cynthia. I think it's like $1 for a dozen here. And they're not pumped with chemicals and all that. Beauty products like shampoo, hair conditioner, Cynthia. Hair dye, eyeliner, mascara, lipstick, scrunchies, Cynthia. Glasses, barrettes, hair ties, belts, earrings, nail polish, blush, I don't know what that is. Dates, Cynthia. Dried fish, dried squid, dried all that, dried shrimp. And we're back in the wet market area. Usually the insides are bussin' in Cambodia, but they seem pretty dead here. Look at that. Humongous. Aloe. I'm glad you enjoy. Banana leaf, coconut. Looks like all your herbs and garnishes and stuff like that. Cynthia. Almonds, cashews, Cynthia. Little cakes, candies, some pickled stuff. Liver. Looks like they have, I forget what that's called. Steamed rice stuff. Bantet maybe? I can't remember what it's called. And we'll go this way. Okay. Noodles. Now you want some liver. Come get it. Fresh off the beast. Little dried sausages maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, this way. Clothes of some sort. Broken rice, I think. What? There's vegan food here? That's crazy. More food stands, food stalls, vegan rice stand, vegan noodles, clothes, Burberry, Hugo Boss. They have the Bumbo Hue here. I might have to come back and grab some. Even more clothes. Kid essentials. I don't know what that means. More clothes. Louis Vuitton shirt. More clothes. There's nowhere you can be. I don't know what that says. We're too late to be better. Cynthia.
Hello.
Clothes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Givenchy. She said, even more clothes. Cynthia. Kids' clothes, Cynthia. I think that might be getting towards the end of it. Baby clothes, pajamas, Cynthia. Sunglasses, so much in here. Watches, textiles, fabrics, more fabrics, Cynthia. And then yeah, that's the nail polish again. So I think that was the whole wang bang shebang. Pretty sure. Let's go down here real quick. Thinking. Looks like that was about it. Go up here to the left. Some pork feet. And then we're back out on the street. Time to slam this tofu. a whole bunch of jewelry stands around the outside. One dude wasn't trying to let me record. But yeah, that was... Is the sign on this side? No? Might have to go check around outside so I can show you the sign again. Whole bunch of chains. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other side. Go to the other side. Yeah, so this is a dozen for less than $1, dozen for $1, a dozen for $1.50. Depends on what you want. There wasn't a single dozen there for more than $2. She's still talking about me saying Sincha. All right, so that was Hua Bin Market, one of my favorite markets in Saigon. Now what I'm gonna do is slam this tofu and this rao ma, and then I'll meet you at the next market. Saigon Market is where we're going next. Either second or first favorite market in Saigon. So, see you there. All right, we're at the next market on the list. Saigon Market. Might be Rakong, but I think it's Saigon Market. This is another pretty big one. So there's a lot outside, and from what I remember, not a lot inside, but we're gonna go around the whole thing. I think this is a soy milk spot right there, but we'll go down here and we'll walk down every little side street that there is at this market. There is a lot here. Oh wait, I just remembered another market that I want to go to. I think there's 2 more markets to go to, but I just remembered one, unless it's too far. Clothes, fruit, beans, dried beans, sugarcane juice. That sounded yummy, didn't it? Sandals, shoes, veggies, chickens, yeah, fish. Looks like it might be a pet shop. Flowers, jewelry, pineapple, sandals, slippers, flowers, jeans, shirts, garlic, shallots, noodle spot, vegetables, jewelry shop, another jewelry shop, veggies, dried fruits, nuts, horses, and candy. Another sugar cane. How many more markets? You must have missed it. I said earlier. I think 2 or 3. Sincha. Do I go down this street? No, we'll walk up this street and then come back down it. I want to make sure I get everything. Candy there. Clothes. Looks like secondhand clothes. Beauty supplies. Jewelry. More jewelry. Flowers. Incense. And yeah, we'll just flip back around here. Clothes and pajamas, dresses, more clothes, flowers, incense, Buddha statues, more jewelry, fruit. Not sure what that is. Fruit, and we're gonna turn left in here. Looks like jackfruit there. Veggies, banana, I think that's I forget. Kids' clothes. We'll go left and swing around and go right. Dried foods, it looks like. Biscuits, cookies, and candy. Clothes here. Clothes. I wonder if any of these people are going to remember me. Because last time I came here with the camera, they went crazy. They were all trying to be on camera. They were all talking to me. Blankets, sheets. Last time I was here, I went pee in this dude's house down here. It seems more dead this time though. Rice, 15,000 to 30,000 a kilo. Bras, panties, clothes. It's definitely not as many people here as last time. Fruits and veggies and shit. Like pineapple, calamansi in his house. Actually, it might not have been this alley. So that's about it down here. It might have been the other alley over there. Someone let me know what he said. Clothes. He probably said buy something. Onions, shallots, garlic, potatoes. Thank you, Corey. I feel like there's, we'll go up this way. I feel like there's much more informative, educational people because I really don't know anything at all, but I'll take it. Bun real, noodles. Oh shit. Yeah, sugarcane juice. All right, let's walk up this side. Funny shorts. I didn't have shorts on. I have pants on. Since Eggs, shallots, garlic, ginger, onion, chilies, dates, eggs, candy. Xin noodle. Xin But she tried to get me to marry her daughter because she looked cute. 13,000 to 25,000 for rice. Oh, yeah. Funny pants. That's funny. Laundry detergent. It looks like beans and jam. Lotion. Little. She was cute too. Shampoo. Sorry, I just got completely distracted. Shampoo, hair ties, lotion, face cream. Makeup maybe. I'm not sure. Bags, jewelry. Vegan cakes. Oh shit, wow. See, I might need to get me a market girl. She works hard for her money, sociable. I've seen like so many cute girls today working at the stands. Sugarcane juice. We'll hit the outskirts first and then we'll go inside. That's my method every time. You got the oranges, grapes, pineapple, candy, little biscuits, flowers, fruit, dried stuff, biscuits again, little pastries. Yeah. Have like textiles, long pants, long jackets, sandals, shoes, kids' clothes. And it's looking like a lot of fruits and veggies over here. Well, a lot of veggies. I actually don't see any fruit. Oh, there's pineapple. Have like ginger, tomato, green onion, lettuce, corn, cabbage, cucumber, carrot, tomato, radish, jicama, bamboo shoots, prawns, fish, fish, more fish, carrots. She looked bewildered. Tofu, bok choy, greens, more veggies, and corn. All the kinds of herbs and garnishes and stuff. And lobster. Go to any market besides Benton. Eggplant. What is that? Oh, carrot. Flip around this way. Carrot, cucumber, tomato, okra, lettuce, cabbage, more rice, beans. She wanted me to show her clothes. Pajamas. Eggs, limes, calamansi, mushroom. More eggs. That's like $1 for a dozen. They call this pear, I think. She wanted me to show her fish. She was like, show my fish. Squid, prawns, shrimp, oh shit. Rice, meats, more rice, dried fish, dried squid. All right, I walked up and down this, I think, maybe. We'll go inside, or actually let's go this way. Yeah, the market girls are cute, bruh. I think I found my little niche. Anyways, meat here, got a butcher. I think it looks like pork maybe. I think I found my type. More pork. Go this way. Dude sleeping. Yeah, I already walked down this. So we'll go inside. Time to go inside. The little market so far. Let's see what the inside has to offer. There's actually a whole nother street that I didn't go down. Head on inside. Daisy, what's up? How's it going? I want to go in from the front so I have some sort of orientation of where I'm at. I'm probably going to do a buffet stream after this on TikTok if you guys want to meet me over there after this. Nothing happened with TikTok. I was originally a YouTuber. I'm going to continue doing YouTube. All right, let's head on into Saigon Market. We'll go up and down each little alleyway of fruits. Yeah, I don't know what's all in here. Looks like a jewelry stand. If I remember correctly, it's a lot of jewelry, not much else. Jewelry this way. Jewelry, clothes, balls, panties, purses, belts, sunglasses, pajamas, more clothes. Let's go this way just because it looks super claustrophobic. Let's go this way just because it's super dark and narrow. Why not? Bunch of clothes. Balenciaga. Louis Vuitton. More clothes. Go back in this way. Yeah, there's a lot here actually. Clothes. They're all in here sleeping. But I think it's a midday break or some shit. Not quite sure. Go this way. Kids' pajamas, more clothes and gel. Laundry detergent, belts, scrunchies, dried foods. There aren't fat people in Vietnam. Sandals, shoes, more sandals, more shoes, some clothes, rice again. And this is like the wet market area we were walking through before. Auntie's having conversation. Go down here a little bit, then we'll turn and go back in a second. We'll go in here. He has on the rain boots. That's what I need. Little kitty. Like, I don't even know what this is. Pickled stuff. I'm not sure. And we'll go this way for a sec. See what's over here. See, so you realize what I haven't seen all day, except for once. I will say I did see it once. But if you've been paying attention this whole time, those tiles have seen better days since If you've been paying attention this whole time, what have we not seen all day? They all get so like, I say Xin Chao and then they repeat it a whole bunch. Xin Chao. What have we not seen all day? What did I tell you that I go away from? Foreigners. We've seen no foreigners all day because there's no point in going to places where foreigners are. You want to go to places where the Vietnamese are, not where the foreigners are. Why would you come to Vietnam and go to places surrounded by foreigners? Look at all these coconut husks. At least I think that's what they are. All these places I've showed you today, it's all Vietnamese people. These are the places the Vietnamese people shop. These are the places the Vietnamese people run. These are the places you go to experience the Vietnamese lifestyle. I can't remember. Yeah, I think we walked through there, so that might be it. And what it means whenever there's no foreigners, it means there's also not foreigner prices. You're paying the Viet prices, which is definitely a plus. Go away from the foreigners. Go away from the spas, go away from the resorts, go away from the hotels, go away from everything foreign, and go towards the people that actually live in the country that you're visiting. That's how you find the good stuff. Oh, we haven't walked through here actually. Embrace the culture and the people of the country that you're visiting. Don't go looking for people from the country that you left. Makeup, shampoo, blush, mascara, eyeliner, belts and gel. But yeah, I think that was it for Saigon Market. I think I found some possible future wives and I'm gonna need to come back here off camera and spit some game. And don't worry, baby girl, you don't need to know English. I'll learn Vietnamese. I'd rather you not know English. Saigon Market. Saigon Market. It's either my first favorite or second favorite, or it's tied with Hoa Binh. I would say go to Hoa Binh and Saigon. That's what I recommend. I recommend these two markets, Saigon and Hoa Binh. There's 2 or 3 more markets we're gonna go to. All right, so here we are at the next market. This is another street market, and the street is Duan Van Bo. Duan Van Bo. I'm gonna restart this. All right, we're here at the next market, and this is another street market. The street name is Duan Van Bo. I just gotta go through it. He doesn't seem like he's gonna stop yelling. I'll try one more time. All these damn flies. Okay, we're here at the next market. It's another street market, and the street name is Duan Van Bo. It's a big, long alley, basically, and it has stands on both sides, so I'll show you around. Finally got through with them. There's food stalls at the beginning. I hope the coconut girl is working so I can go visit her. That's what I'm really looking forward to. I haven't seen a big dog. That's the first big dog I've seen since, well taken care of too. That's the first big dog I've seen. But yeah, there's like a bunch of noodle stands, and then on each side of this street, there's like fruit stands and a whole bunch of shops. So we have cherries, strawberries, grapes, pineapple, flowers on this side. This street is so long too. Have like another little noodle stand here. Oops, and yeah, veggies. Looks like shellfish there. Veggies on this side. I would say this is probably my third favorite market, but I don't know if it's too late for it to be popping or anything. Just last time I came here, it was sweet, so we'll see. Drying out some beans, some shallots. Looks like all your household needs, wipes, barrettes, wallets, coin purses, stuff like that, toothpaste. I hear karaoke going. She said, so sorry. Stuff in there, rice in there. You hear the karaoke going? I love the Vietnamese karaoke. Get down here a little bit. We'll see more stands. Like I said, this street is super long all the way down it. This isn't even the main road. The main road is after the intersection up here. All the way down it is just a whole bunch of stands on each side. This is unique, that paint job. Never seen those colors together before, I don't think. Yeah. But supposedly this is one of the most dangerous areas in Saigon. So if you don't have street smarts, maybe you shouldn't come here. But last time I came here, I fell in love with this place. And I didn't see anything dangerous about it. Noodle spots and chow. I didn't sense any danger here. Lottery, I think. Yeah, lottery over there. Like snacks. She's selling lottery. Some kind of street food stands. I'm just hoping the coconut girl's working. There's 2 more markets after this one. Toothpaste, cigarettes, sugar cane. I might have got sugar cane from there last time. I can't remember. If they have mat, I'll get some of that. Almost got dripped on. My drip smells like a nail salon. Oh, that's why. Like I said, this isn't the main part of the market yet. The main part's up here after the intersection. I just figured I'd go down the whole. Oh no, this is where I got the sugar cane last time. It was pretty good. It was really good. Might have been the best sugar cane I ever had. Kind of want to get more, but I'm gonna keep walking. Rice spot with a whole bunch of different possible toppings. Chicken, fish, salon. Yeah, they don't come out during the day. They come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Looks like a milk tea over there. When you going back to the States? Never. Barbershop. Drink stand. Are you going to eat more food? Later on TikTok, probably. I don't care about your feelings. What up, pilgrim? Yeah, your sixth sense led you to spend money on hookers and cocaine, so I don't really care about your feelings. A little shop with like durian, jackfruit. Over the age to be allowed to use TikTok. There's like incense and stuff there. Alright, we're starting to get into the market bit. Bunch of vegetables. That's what's up, pilgrim. Henry will be in India. Henry will be in India for 2 weeks total. Sinchao. Hello. There's like dried noodles there. Veggies, banana, potatoes. Where's the coconut girl at? I don't think she was this far. More veggies. You've got to dry noodle yourself. Pear. I feel like she was before the intersection, but maybe she was after. That dude was staring like, what are you looking at? Look at this intersection. Alright, and then off to the side you have like jewelry spots, a little banh mi spot, a little shop there, a little shop here with like chips and stuff, vegetable oil, rice and shit. Veggies, flowers, another banh mi spot. I told you, this is the hood over here. You're gonna get mean mugs. Peanuts, rice. Yeah, I don't think Coconut Girl is working today. Kind of depressing. Pots and pans, kitchenware. The hood is always a chill atmosphere. fruits, mango, oranges. The hood is always a chill atmosphere. Always. No matter if it's in America, no matter if it's whatever country. Veggies, you have a hair salon, mango, oranges, fruits. Not where you're from. Well, it's chill if you fit in. Do you fit in? If you're one of them, it's chill. Flowers. Yeah, I mean, that happens too. But the normal people, you got fruits here. Normal people are pretty chill unless you mess with them. And you have noodle spot over there, banh mi spot over there, coffee and juice spot. I just missed a coconut spot. Dried nuts and stuff like that. Rice over here. The lottery, more lottery. A deli, milk tea deli. Incense and stuff. Coconut, pineapple. You have a rice spot there. Sugarcane spot. Dried meats, I think. A car shouldn't exist in this area. That'd be dumb. Bakery here. There'd be no point to have a car over here. Veggies. I think it's smarter to come here earlier in the day, not later. Because last time I came here, it was busting. It's super dead now. You have rice there. Shouldn't even be cars in Vietnam, period. Another like chips and snacks and stuff. Yeah, you probably will need a scooter in India, but you know what that's gonna take? Money. Fried shrimp, I think. Scooters are super fun to drive. I was tearing up the streets in Thailand. I was a menace on the streets. Have like stuff there. I don't even know what that was. Alii, vegetables. I had to throw a little jab at you, Pilgrim. I mean, you could get a scooter given to you for free. That's not impossible. I almost got one given to me for free here. I just said no. Eggs, a country drive through Canada. That sounds fun. Household stuff. Now we're getting up to the more bustling. Oh yeah, the scooters get crazy. Noodle spot. It's like shellfish there. Nukmia, Rama. Ooh. How promising does this look? Mut Rama. Yeah, we're gonna get some Rama. Always gotta throw in that kundung. And she is the sugar cane wrapped up. She knows what she's doing. We have little stuffed animals over on that side. Flowers. Boom. We got another Rama. That one was only 10K. That's crazy. See, that's why you come to the hood. That's why you come to the hood. Tofu stand. Do I get even more tofu? Nah, it's open air tofu. You know I don't do the open air tofu. Pho? What the pho? Got a little pho spot there. Stop. Yeah, veggies over there. Little barber shop. Little puppers. Chicken and rice. And then all your shampoo, conditioner, lotion. Yeah, it was way more poppin' last time I came here. Broken rice. Way more poppin' last time I came here. I would say come earlier in the morning probably. There's your meats, dried noodles, shallots, onion, garlic. He said, fruits. There's a lot of barber shops on this street. A lot of hair salons. Rice, fabrics, fish, coconut, bakery, I think. It looks like at outlets here. Oh wait, it might still go down further. It does still go down further. You got the Rao Ma over there, but I got the good one, not the bad one. The commercial Rao Ma. I got the street Rao Ma. Sandals, Kim bitch, phones, jewelry stands, milk tea, coffee. Looks like fans. That man sells OnlyFans. Jewelry stand, little bread things, I'm not sure. Jewelry, watches, some kind of food there, lottery, bitch van, laundry spot, phones, SIM cards, shoes and sandals over there. Oh look, I found a closed glass tofu spot. So you can get your tofu on this street as well. That's my only stipulation. Little smoothie stand, bakery, got your pastries and stuff like that. Pastries, sandals, iPhones, banh mi, again, banh mi. I've already eaten 15 blocks of tofu today. I could go get 5 more. Your eggs over there. I could go get 5 more. Veggies, coconut, banh mi, jean shorts, fans, That man sells OnlyFans. Fruit, flowers, Brody, lights. They're like lanterns. Fruits, more fruits. Some most. She's got the schmeat over there. She's cutting up the coconuts in there. Looks like another good coconut shop. More fruits, more fruits. iPhones. I wonder how much an iPhone in here would cost. I kind of want to know. He's not looking up from his work. So we'll just go somewhere else. Soap, tampons, pads, alcohol, jewelry, laptop. You have like oranges over there, oranges over here, laundry detergent, bleach, toilet cleaner, all that kind of stuff. Rice, different kinds of rice, banh mi, chicken, another like, looks like soap and stuff. Oh no, that's food maybe, I'm not sure. Looks like, not sure. And you have bread over there, fruit over there, lottery on this side, fruit, yeah, suits and stuff, laundry detergent and stuff over there. And then it breaks up into like this area. Sometimes there's street food over there. You know? Nail salon. We're just gonna keep this moving. And like I said, after this, we're gonna go to 2 more markets. One clothing market, and then one normal market. And then this market extravaganza is done. Coffee, sugarcane juice, barbershop. What's up, cuh? It's like roasted potatoes. Man, I didn't even know my sinuses were clogged. Cleared them right up. And that was Duan Van Bo Street. Like I said, it's usually more popping than that. Maybe people aren't here. Maybe they're in their hometown, or maybe it's just too late. Maybe you got to come in the morning. But Duan Van Bo, my bad, is another street market. All right, so we're here at Central Market. And it's just come over to the side over here, see the Day by Day restaurant, and you'll see the Taka sign, and then you'll also see the billiards club sign right here. And then here we are. We are at Central Market. It's a market for clothes and fake design. There's not only like fake designer stuff, but there's also actual Saigon local brands. Start over on this side. So we'll just make a little loopsy-doopsy. You have Chanel purses, watches, glasses, shoes, clothes, necklaces, more clothes, DKNY, coats, Gap, crop dresses, shirts, Crocs, kids clothes, underwear, shirts, shoes, heels, it looks like. More clothes. That's it, original, no copy. Timberland shirts, jam. Shoes, dresses, shoes cute too. And jam. Looks like traditional type clothes, shoes. Yeah, the market girls be cute. Shoes, pajamas, shirts, pants, underwear, shirts, more shirts. Acme De La Vie. We'll go this way. Barbs, I think. Necklaces, hairbands, glasses, sunglasses, belts, purses, Louis V, Calvin Klein, Ferragamo, Essentials hoodie, purses, lingerie, sneakers, shirts, sunglasses, hats, purses, wallets, earrings, more shirts, a whole bunch of clothes back there. They have like Goyard wallets, Coach wallets, Gucci wallets, Louis V wallets, Gucci, Louis V, Coach, Chanel, glasses, perfume, cologne, kids clothes, warm clothes, and yeah, more shirts, bags, sports clothes, athletic wear, pillows, blankets, sheets, polo type clothes. Did I go this way already? I think so. I'm honestly not sure. Purses, belts, stuff like that. We're gonna go over here. More wallets, purses, YSL clutch. Where I wanna go They have this food court here. Has like Western food, Indian food, Arabic food, Vietnamese food, a whole bunch of stuff. This little food court, hidden underground food court. But where I'm trying to go is over here. They have like hats and stuff over there. Is where I'm trying to go over here? I can't remember. A photo booth right there. Shoes, Nike, Adidas, Asics, Cologne. There's like a whole nother market out here. Glasses, sunglasses over here, perfume, cologne. And then there's a specific spot I'm looking for. Dresses, skirts, pants, jeans, suitcases, bags, shoes, shorts, socks, underwear, stuffed animals. Go this way, luggage cases, Hoka shoes, Jordans, hats, t-shirts, wallets, belts, Louis V, Chanel. I think what I'm looking for is over here. They have the rice hats over here, other hats. And what I'm trying to look for is over here. I'm fairly certain. So over here they have actual local Vietnamese brands in this place called the New Playground. And it's all like streetwear clothes. And there's a lot of clothes here that I want that are pretty cool. So I'll just take you through each little shop and check. Through each little shop. Hades is the first one. They have cool pants and shirts. These are all streetwear brands. I sat and ate that food, and I shouldn't have sat and ate that food. But those were a bunch of different markets that you can go to besides Ben Thanh, because Ben Thanh is trash. And all those markets have everything that you can get at Ben Thanh, plus more for a cheaper price, and you can still bargain. So go to those markets. My favorites are Hoa Binh and Yan Sinh Market. No, my favorites are Hoa Binh and Cho Zac Ong. So Hoa Binh and Zac Ong Market are my favorites. I recommend you go there. I recommend you go to all the markets that I just showed you besides Ben Thanh. Don't go to Ben Thanh, all right? So that has been this. That has been this stream. I guess I'll see you in the next one. If you want to see more streams like this where I explore a bunch of different markets, a bunch of different places that I've never been before, make sure to subscribe and watch everything live here on Freelocated. Bye.